we've talked about getting 2 on the ball, 4 on 3.
Yep.
A lot of times that creates swing.
Yep.
Get it in the paint.
Yep.
Draymond kicks it out. Those are catch and shoot threes.
Yep.
Stand still catch and shoot threes.
Yep.
I want to talk about a different type of catch and shoot threes, and that is the movement catch and shoot
Yep.
three. Let's hypothetically say I'm on your team.
Yep.
And I'm 4 for 5 from 3. It's the second quarter, under 3-minute timeout. We've got a 9-point lead, trying to turn into double figures, our ball. You got to drop a ATO for me.
This is the ATO?
Yeah.
And we're a pretty good team. I'm on your team.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And we have a good screening 5-man.
We have a good screening 5-man? Okay, perfect. You want to draw it up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's put, I'll be here.
All right.
Yep. We'll put the 5-man here.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm going to start over. I'm going to put you here, JJ, to start.
All right.
I'm going to put the 5-man here, same side as the ball is being taken out of.
Okay.
So that's the 1 or the 2.
All right.
And then two-man is right here.
Well, I'm the 2-man.
Okay, so put the 3 there.
3's there.
All right. So on the slap of the ball, simultaneously, JJ, you're going to come to the ball. You're 4 for 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So X5 or the 5-man's going to screen you, bring you to the ball.
Okay.
At the same time, the 3-man's going to set a cross screen for me, go underneath.
Okay.
All right. As soon as that happened, the 1 is going to throw it over the top to me. I have to catch it over the top. And as soon as I catch it over the top, because your man is so afraid of you coming towards the ball, what is the first thing a defender does when a ball
Turns his head.
turns his freaking head? As soon as that happened, rescreen for you, Jay.
Yep. Victory.
Victory. We're going to get you a great...
Victory. No, Brad Stevens, victory.
Oh, that's what it's called.
This is, yeah.
I've run it before, too.
Who'd you run it with? Do you remember who the shooter was?
I ran it for, Danny Green before.
Yes.
Yes.
Because Kerr ran it for Clay for a game winner. I can't remember if it was last year or this year.
Yeah. I like that one.
This is a great one.
I have another one.
Chris Finch loves this one.
Yeah, I have another
I don't know
one.
that he's run it, but he showed me this when I was with him in New Orleans.
You take the ball out now. 5. Me. 4. And the 3.
All right, I'm playing 1.
At the slap of the ball, pin down for me.
Okay.
I catch it. As soon as that happened, I want the 4 to work his way underneath and just stay there. Look very like he don't know what the hell's going on. Obviously, you already know what's about to happen.
I know what's going to happen.
I bring the ball across. This guy, X3, slips it.
Go screen.
Yep. I take off all the way around. Here comes the hammer.
Let me get everybody set up.
Yes, sir. Get everybody set up. Yep. JJ's there. The 4's worked his way underneath. Yep. I've taken off.
3's here.
Yep. 3's there. I'm taking off at the same time. He turns around. Your guy's paying attention to the damn ball. We set a nice hammer for you. I wish it was flipped. So you can see.
You know what's funny?
Go left, right here.
When I ran hammer action, I like shooting this way.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not sure. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm not sure.
Really?
We've
already
I
covered
like
it.
the defense on this side.
You're
of
right.
it. I don't
you
know
didn't
for
get
some
you got
reason.
no leg kick on this one though. On this side, you didn't get a leg kick on.
You
this
know what
side.
I'm thinking about? I think one of the reasons.
Those are two
By the way,
great
the
plays,
5.
by the way.
The 5 as you drove would dive towards the rim. I didn't
for
draw
sure.
the 5. That's what the 5 would
for
do. What's interesting when you think about this? So, if you remember San Antonio, they would post Boris Diaw right here.
Correct.
And he would legitimately drive and jump out of bounds.
Yes, you do it.
And they would do it with Manu too, but Manu would do it over here because
So he
he's
goes
left-handed.
left-hand.
So I think that's one of the reasons I always ran it this way when we run it.
And I think that we stole that from San Antonio at one point. I don't remember what year it was, but Mike Dunleavy was on our team. It's one of my greatest assists I've ever had. And we ran a hammer action for Mike Dunleavy versus Orlando, I believe it was, at home in Cleveland. And I wrapped it around baseline.
I remember that. Yeah.
For Dunleavy to hit a 3. It was kind of, it's pretty cool. I like that assist.
Hammer action.
Hammer
action.
Yes.
You see it all the time, end game. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, teams will run it.
Yep.
Matter of fact,
Comes at the step up first.
I'm gonna actually just kind of discombobulate things.
Yep.
But teams will run it. We'll set a step up or whatever, and you just turn the corner. Let's say this guy cuts to the middle, 5-man peels out, times it, of course.
Times it,
Yep, and then I get the hammer action.
Yep.
It's that weak side. I don't even know how to describe the screen because it's not really a back screen. So it's a hammer screen.
Yeah.
I guess it's.
When I was in Cleveland, we will have the guy that we wanted to catch the ball on the hammer screen, he would take it out.
Yep.
So, and then we would have the other shooter, in this angle. So he would actually slip this screen. And the shooter would go here. And my first look is the shooter here. And if he's not open, then I have the other shooter, because the 5 is trailing, he's going to clean that up for the other shooter coming all the way around. Right. So I will look at the hammer action. If he's not there, you do the whole fundamental.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. The other thing that happens here, so let's say this is you driving for the hammer action.
Yep.
Let's just say it's the one that you played this little pistol 21 action with. And I've taken the ball out and come off here. The other shooter's right here.
Yep.
So what teams will do as this screen happens, let's say the 5-man, after he sets the hammer, he comes and gets up here to set this second one. What teams will do sometimes is top lock this. This slot cut actually ends up being open. Or sometimes, depending on where the 5 or the 4 sets this hammer screen, right? It's a quick slip to the basket. So teams, if they know they're switching or they know, hey, they got their radar up for hammer, they will actually, this could be the first option, this slip.
And I'll even take it even further, what you're saying. You're down 3. If you get a guy that slips to the rim, I guarantee, even if the coach has said in the timeout, no threes, if you get one guy to slip to the rim, there will be one guy that will have a reaction. You get one guy, you throw the ball to him slipping to the rim, there's going to be one defender, X1 or 5, that will relax, and you just use that as I got you, just to kick out for a 3.
Right.
When you've told everybody in the timeout, everybody stay the fuck home. We're up 3. If they get a 2, okay, all right.
It's the reaction of watching the ball.
That is.
Turn your head. Yeah. He made the pass.
Exactly.
All right. Here's another one. I actually thought you were going to draw this one up, but it's fine. I'll get to Paul George in a second. You're taking it out.
Yep.
5-man. Let's say this is the 3. This is the 4. And this is me.
Is your son's team, they're running this type of shit already?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to draw up one of my favorite plays in a second. And we run this, literally. So slap of the ball, 4-man, he's gone.
Yep.
He's gone over here.
Yep.
He empties out.
Yep.
Okay. Ball goes into 5. 3, passes to 3.
Is this what the fuck?
Is that what you call it?
Rip screen to the pin down?
Yeah, I call it Indiana.
Yeah.
After Paul George.
Yeah.
So,
I think Phil Jackson, those guys called it what the fuck.
I'm being guarded by probably a 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
Probably not the second best defender. You're getting guarded by, whoever. So I'm going to set this rip screen right here.
Yes.
They don't want to switch.
Nope.
So potentially you get a lob, layup, dunk, whatever.
Yep. Your guy going to help just a little bit.
As soon as that happens.
Yep. Yeah. I think Phil and those guys called it what the fuck. You call it Indiana?
I called it Indiana.
Yeah.
Brett Brown used to run this for me. And you know what's weird? I would actually be in both positions. Mm-hmm. So let's say this is Robert Covington and this is Joel. So when the ball would go over there, I would act like Cov would come try to set this rip screen. I would act like I would come off and just push off and come off Joe.
I'm glad you said push off too. That's very key to the viewers.
It is definitely.
It is very key.
The other thing that happens.
What about Clipper down?
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second. The other thing that's going to happen, let's say I'm still playing somehow. So I come, and what do? I slip out of there, right? I act like I'm going to set the rip screen, slip out of there.
Yep.
I get it that way. I think, don't quote me on this, the reason I call it Indiana is because of Brett Brown, but I think the reason Brett Brown calls it Indiana is because of Paul George.
Really?
I was at a Clippers game with my kids over spring break. They were playing the Sixers, and he took it out, and they ran it, and I was like,
Paul George took it out.
Indiana.
And he faked going.
He made a 3 at the top of the key.
He
right
faked
side.
Like he was going to go to the rip screen and just bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great play.
Yeah.
It's a great play. Hey guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching Mind the Game podcast. If you like it, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.